Nick Rudder from McKees37.com. I'm excited to announce that we now carry the Force hybrid pads from Lake Country Manufacturing. Lake Country Manufacturing is the #1 pad manufacturer in the entire world. Their pads are proudly manufactured at their Wisconsin facility, meaning they're made in USA, they support this great country, and the quality is second to none. Well, the Force hybrid pads were engineered for forced rotation polishers, like the Flex XC3401 and the Flex XCE, the corded and the cordless. You see, forced rotation polishers, they put the pads through a rigorous abuse that normal pads, for the most part, are not engineered for with repeated uses and long buffing sessions. So the force pads with the different types of foam, the way the backing material is engineered, the way the pads are recessed on the back, the cooling vent, they're all designed with the force rotation polisher in mind. So in the Force hybrid lineup, they have 5 different color foams, and I'm going to go from most aggressive to least aggressive with a brief explanation of what each pad does and what it's best going to be paired with. So the first pad in the line is the gray cutting pad. So the gray cutting pad, this is the most aggressive pad in the line. It's a very dense, sharp foam, and you're going to use this on the most weathered, oxidized surface. Only in extreme cases will you need to use the gray foam pad. This guy is going to pair best with something like our complete swirl remover for something that's heavily weathered, or if you're polishing a boat, you could even use it with our fast cut oxidation remover. So fantastic pad, extreme cut. It's very dense, it gives you great control with the machine, but only for the most neglected finishes. Next up is the orange foam cutting pad in the Force line. This guy, from my experience and my testing, is going to be the most popular pad for removing swirl marks and scratches, commonly found on the type of vehicles that most of us encounter from regular detailing work. So it's a less dense foam than the gray, it's still sharp. You're going to use this again with our complete swirl remover, or if you're doing a boat, our fast cut oxidation remover. And the next up is the white polishing foam pad. This foam is very similar to the existing white foam and in the standard Lake Country line, but again, it's a little more dense. And the reason these pads, a common trend across the line, is that they're more dense, and you'll see that they're thicker as well. So when you have a forced rotation polisher, that thickness works in your favor because it provides a smoother buffing experience. And since the like the tools like the Flex 3401 and the XCE, since they are forced rotation, you don't have to worry about any kind of pad stalling. So typically with a conventional dual action polisher like a Porter Cable 7424XP, something that's free spinning, thick pads are your enemy. Well, with forced rotation machines, that's not the case. The thick design actually provides a smoother buffing experience. So all these pads are on the thicker side, and that's engineered for a reason. Next up is the black foam finishing pad. And this pad, it's very soft. You can use it to apply waxes, sealants, glazes. The most popular application is, like for this Mercedes here, it's got really soft paint. So for like a once-a-year polish, because we keep it in pretty good shape overall, this black pad, when paired with our complete finishing polish, it's a killer combination. It's going to give you a high gloss show car finish. And this is also great if you just bought a brand new car and you want to buzz over it. Last but not least is the red foam waxing pad. This is the softest pad of the line, but again, like the others, it continues the trend of having a more dense, firm composition, and again, that's for smoother control. For waxes, sealants, liquid products like that, it's fantastic. So that's the Lake Country Force hybrid line, engineered specifically for the force rotation polishers like the Flex XC3401 or the XCE, whether it's corded or cordless. And if you're looking to stock up on these pads, what I'd recommend that you do is that you get one of each, number one. You can never have too many pads. And then lean more towards the most commonly used pads, like the orange, for example, which is your cutting pad, and then the white polishing pad, and of course the black finishing pad. You're not going to find yourself using the gray foam as much, but it's nice to have on hand when you come across something that is just absolutely obliviated and needs some serious rehab work. So that's Lake Country Force hybrid pads. I'm Nick Rudder from McKees37.com. For more information, check out our website, and if you have any questions, leave a comment in the box below or give us a call. Take care. God bless.